Right now may be the time to book your holiday trips if you want to score a deal. Joining us now is the executive editor of the Puget Sound Consumers Checkbook. Kevin Brasler is here. Kevin, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So tell us what type of travel deals you're seeing right now, because it seems like we're kind of up against it in terms of booking that holiday travel, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to book domestic travel, there still are some deals available. We've seen at least airfare, domestic airfare, has eased up somewhat from the summer, where it seemed like it was expensive to go anywhere. Flights to Europe are still quite expensive. The key is, though, to remain flexible. I mean, remain flexible in terms of when you're traveling, especially, and maybe even where you're traveling. If you're looking to take a vacation, consider several different destinations as opposed to locking into this, one bucket list locale you have. The more flexibility you have in terms of, especially when your dates, the more you're likely to spot deals.
So what websites would you recommend to find flight and hotel deals?
Yeah, well, so for hotels and for flights, I think it does make sense to shop around a little bit. But what you're going to find are for the most part, the same prices for the same stays and for the same flights from site to site. You're not going to see big price variation. I think especially for hotels, it makes sense to look at the hotel's own websites and consider booking directly with the hotel. That way, if you have a problem, you know who to complain to. You go directly to the hotel and try to get, compensation. Same for flights. You had a lot of problems over the last few years with people booking through third-party sites, and then when they look to get a refund from an airline, the airline told them, well, no, you have to go to that third party and get your refund there. Another thing to do is, I think these days especially, avoid booking these basic economy fares unless you're absolutely certain when you're going to travel, that you're not going to cancel, that you're not going to back out. And the reason is they don't allow the same flexibility that normal fares do. Unfortunately, most websites these days, they're pushing these low prices, and it seems low, and then, oh no, you actually go on to book that seat and you find, oh, it's a basic economy fare. You have to pay hundreds of dollars more for a regular fare.
Okay, and there are also hidden fees that can really be an unpleasant surprise down the road, right?
This continues to be a huge issue, especially here in the U.S. They've eliminated some of these hidden fees in Europe, and I think they should here also. It's gotten to the point to where when booking travel, unfortunately, the price you see in initial search results is rarely the price you ever pay. And it's not just, adding in taxes, it's adding in, resort fees that can sometimes be $60 a night. We saw one the other day that was hundreds of dollars more it added to our a quick stay, a couple night stay. So, when budgeting, you really do have to dig in and see, well, what's the price I'm actually going to pay to book this room or vacation stay or even airline seat? You can't believe the prices you're shown initially.
And using a credit card can protect us, right, when we're paying for these trips?
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot. We often recommend using a credit card to pay for all kinds of things, including, products, services, especially things when you need to deliver. And that's especially true for travel. And the reason is, if you're unhappy, if something doesn't go right and the travel provider doesn't provide you with the compensation or put things right, you can complain to your credit card company, and they have to, by law, freeze that transaction and investigate. And usually they'll give you a chargeback. It means they basically give you your money back if you can prove that you tried to work this out and the seller wasn't willing to work with you.
The executive editor of the Puget Sound Consumers Checkbook, Kevin Brasler, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill.